my feet here, and I'm going to reach out nice and wide with those arms. Think of pushing the fingertips, and as you do, think of inhaling, opening wide with your rib cage wide, with the lungs, with the shoulders stay away from the ear. Let's exhale over to your right, releasing and relaxing. Bring it up. Exhale over to your left. Push that other hip into the floor. Inhale. Let's exhale forward over your legs and think of rounding over like a ball. Belly button in. Inhale, come up. And we're going to add a little extension. So hands behind your head, open the chest. And then back to neutral. Relax your arms to your side. Do that again. You inhale wide. Think of the ribs pulling wide. And then exhale over to your right. Place the hand down. You can use that to press into and really stretch. Inhale, come up. Go the other way. Exhale, really stretch. Inhale up. Think of rounding forward like you're rounding over a big beach ball. Inhale, bring it up. Hands come back behind your head. Open that chest. Good, and stack it back up and just release those arms to your side. Now, we're going to keep that right hand on the floor. Take the left arm and just sweep it across. Inhale, then come up and open it out. Exhale, sweep across, round your spine. Inhale, open it out. Exhale, sweep across, reaching as far as you can, open out. We'll do the same thing on the left. Reach across, open that right arm out. Reach across, open out. Reach across, open it out. Excellent. Let's just bring both legs out in front of you. Flexed feet here, up straight and tall. Again, you could have a block or a box underneath you, or a pillow, a couple pillows, maybe a couch cushion to kind of help lift your hips up if that's feeling a little bit tight in your hip flexors. But for now, don't worry too much. So we're going to go into a saw to start our warm up here. Keeping in mind your hips are going to stay down nice and strong. We're going to take the arms out wider than the legs, but not farther than the shoulders. They're going to stay just in front of you. Let's rotate over one leg. Inhale, growing as tall as you can. You're going to exhale, round over that right leg. Your back thumb turns down to the floor. You reach those arms as far as you can. Inhale, you come back up, and exhale, untwist. We inhale to twist. Keep the hips in place. Round toward that leg, toward that foot. The back thumb turns down and still reaches away. Inhale, stack back up. Exhale, untwist. Inhale, twist. Exhale, round over that leg. Inhale, stack back up. Exhale, untwist. Inhale. Exhale, round over that leg. Inhale, stack back up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, round over the leg. Inhale it up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, round over the leg. Inhale it up. Exhale. We'll do one more each side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, last one. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale back. Place those hands down right next to you. Your hands are right next to your legs. We're going to inhale from here now. Next time, actually, we're going to do some slides here, but I realize that might be difficult for you guys if you're on a carpet. So I'm going to say next time, I'm going to have you grab some paper plates or some plastic discs or a planter or something like that, and we'll do some work with that. For now, since I can't do that, let's actually bring one knee in. You're going to hold on to that knee. It's in front of you. I want you to imagine you're up on your reformer, okay? And you're going to straighten this front leg out and pull the toes to you. Now you're up straight and tall. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see my back is nice and straight. I'm not leaning back. You're going to take this front leg, flex the foot, see if you can give it a little lift and lower down. Lift the leg and lower down. Lift the leg and lower down. You're sitting up straight and tall. Your core is very engaged. You're engaging this front quad. Good. Squeezing up and lower. Squeeze up and lower. Squeeze up and lower. Now squeeze up and hold it there. Take it out away from your body and back. Out away. Sit as tall as you can. 3 and back. Exhale 4 and back. Exhale 5 and back. Exhale 6 and back. Exhale 7 and last one 8 and back and lower it down. Release that leg. Give it a little shake. Switch the legs. Bring the other knee up. You're going to hold it there nice and strong. You're up straight and tall, so you can use that leg to help you. Flex the other toes to you. This other leg now, sitting up tall. Don't lean back. Lift and lower. Exhale as you lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale for 3. Inhale, lower. Exhale, 4. Inhale, lower. 5 and lower. Keep going. 6 and lower. 7 and lower. 8. Now hold it up there. It's going out away from you and back for 8. Out away, back for 7. Out away, back for 6. Out away, back for 5. Out away, back for 4. Out away, back for 3. Out away, back for 2. Out away, back for 1. Release it. Shake it out. Woo, okay. Those quads awake now. Good for knees. Good for thighs and hip flexors, yes? So we're just going to give a little hip flexor open now. So I'm going to have you lean back into your hands. Go back to the first leg you worked, right? Let that leg laterally rotate as you bend the knee. Lift it up and straighten it out. Turn it out, bend the knee, pull it up, and bring it away. So you're just dragging the foot on the floor, doing a nice little hip circle here. Keeping your core a little bit engaged. One more time, open it and release it. Good, now you're gonna go the other, same leg, same movement, other leg. Open it and bring it back. Open it and bring it back. Open, bring it up and in and down. One more. Good, sit up straight and tall. Inhale, exhale forward over those legs. All right. Coming into a little roll back press. So we're gonna bring those knees and toes together, zip the inner thighs. You can use your thighs as much as you need to here. Scoop the pelvis in, you're gonna round halfway back. Now we're gonna release the arms, keep them reaching just in front. We're gonna keep the C curve in your spine. Exhale over your legs. Stay rounded, your belly button is in. You're kind of just behind your tailbone or just behind your ASIS bone or PSIS bone. Exhale forward. Not those either. You're just behind the ischial tuberosity. You're never coming right back up on top of the pelvis. You're staying just behind it, keeping a round back, engaging even in the core more as you come forward with this rollover press. Inhale back, exhale, press. Inhale back, keep the chin relaxed toward the chest. Exhale, compress the abdominals, come over. Inhale, exhale, over. One more inhale. Exhale over. Now we're going to roll all the way down onto the floor and work into a roll up prep. So releasing it all the way down. Arms are going to hover the mat by the side. The knees are together, the feet are together. Nod the chin, you peel up. Imprint the spine, come up as high as you can. Hold, inhale, exhale, back down. So we're not going to go all the way up here. We're just going to come about halfway. Nod the chin, reach the fingers toward the toes. Belly button into the spine, connect, contract, and inhale, back down. Nod the chin, exhale up. Hold for the inhale, come up a little higher, exhale, back down. Nod the chin, exhale up. Inhale, come up a little higher. Exhale it all the way down. One more time. Nod the chin. Round it up. Hold, inhale. Exhale all the way back down and release to neutral. Relax for a second. All right, coming into the full roll up. The knees and the toes are going to stay together. If you're able to keep the feet on the floor, you can continue to round through. If you're not able to keep the feet on the floor, then you're going to do one of your options. You can use the option of pressing into the floor with the elbows and the arms. You can use the option of one knee coming off the floor, the other foot stays down. You use that knee to help rock you through. Or you can use the option of not coming all the way up, right? That's okay too. So if you're able to, let's take those arms up overhead. Keep the shoulders in the body, keep the rib cage down, and lift, 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 lift. Now, the arms are not adding any momentum here. We're going to reach the hands toward the toes. Nod the chin, just like the press. Exhale, imprints come up. If you're able to keep those feet on the floor, come all the way up. Once you get up here to where we were for that press, you extend the legs, flex the feet, come over. Inhale, back down. Bend the knees, feet on the floor. Roll it down. Get the low back down first. Belly button in. Lengthen through and release it. Arms come up, stay neutral, don't lose your rib cage. Nod the chin. Peel through the exhale, imprint. Shoulders down, lengthen through, flex the feet at the top and they stretch. Inhale, back down, bend the knees. Articulate, lower body first. One vertebra at a time all the way to the floor, arms come up. Inhale, nod the chin. Imprint, lengthen through, slide up, slow with control, extend those legs, flex, nice stretch over. Inhale back down, belly button in, low back first. Feel each vertebrae set down. We have 2 more of these. Inhale, nod. Exhale up. Lengthen through, flex the feet, stretch. All the way back down. 1 more here. All the way up. Nod the chin. No momentum. Keep those feet down. Slide through the imprint. Lengthen through. Round it over. Nice stretch. Roll it all the way back down here. Lengthen it and release it down. Good. Let's start with both legs straight out here. And just release and relax. Shake everything out. Abs nice and tight and strong and connected. We're going to continue with some leg work into our hip circles. So we're going to take a nice inhale. Let's bend your right knee and bring it into your chest. Give it a nice hug. You can drop your nose towards your knee, belly button in, and come into a little bit of flexion here, just giving yourself an added stretch for that hip. Rotate it a little bit side to side. Just check in with your body here and see how your back is feeling. Let's keep that right hand on the floor. Rotate that right leg across the left side of your body, giving yourself a nice stretch, a nice twist into the spine. Good, and then bring it back into center. Let's hold on to that right leg. Keep your left hip down on the floor and add that external rotation with the right leg. Opening out, feeling that stretch. Good, now bring it back into center. Now, I want you to release this knee just to tabletop, okay? Let's take that bottom leg. Let the knee soften so the foot's on the floor. It's going to help you find your neutral in your pelvis here. You can even bring your hands right on your pelvis. Extend that right leg if you want to. It doesn't have to be perfectly straight. It can be soft. What's important to me is that you're lifting in the pelvic floor, connecting and weaving all these muscles in so that you're not wiggling in your pelvis. As you circle, you're going to inhale. As you exhale, you come up. You inhale, circle, exhale up for 2. You don't go any bigger than you can keep that pelvis nice and still. Inhale, circle, exhale up for 3. You can keep your arms to your side and help stabilize, or if you want to add a challenge, you bring the arms up and stay nice and strong and stable. 2 more. Inhale, circle, exhale up. 1 more. All right, we have 8 the other way. So you circle away, it gets a little harder. Exhale, zip up for 1. Inhale, circle, zip up for 2. Inhale, circle, zip up for 3. Inhale, circle, zip up for 4. Inhale, circle, zip up for 5. 1 more circle, zip up for 6. Bend that knee, release it back down to the floor. Shake that out just a little bit. Bring the other knee into your chest. Start by giving that knee a good hug. Then you can lift your head nose to knee, round that spine to come up. Nice stretch. Releasing and relaxing. And release the head back down. Keep the left hand on the floor now. And bring that knee across the body, dropping it down. Nice stretch across the spine, across that leg. Into the glute maybe. Good, bring it back. We're gonna keep that right hip on the floor now. Open out that left leg, giving that little hip flexor, inner thigh stretch. Good, bring it back into center here. We're going to take a nice inhale and you're going to extend that leg into the stretch here. Good, arms can relax back down. Soften that right leg so that your hips are staying nice and strong in place. You're going to circle this leg down toward the other leg. Inhale, exhale to bring it up. Arms can stay down by the side for 2, or if you want more of a challenge, you bring the arms up for 3. Keep going. Inhale, circle down, exhale up for 4. Inhale, circle down, exhale up for 5. Inhale, circle down, up for 6. Inhale, circle down, up for 7. Inhale, circle down, up for 8, and hold it. You're going to reverse the circle. Inhale, open out, exhale, up for 8. Inhale, open out, exhale, up for 7. Inhale, open out, up for 6. Inhale, 5. Inhale, 4. Inhale, 3. Inhale, 2. Inhale, 1. Bend that knee, release it back down and shake it out. Great job, you guys. Good, I'm gonna have you rock yourself up to a seated position. Hopefully nobody's getting dizzy or anything here. Doing okay? All right, rotate yourself around onto your tummy. Coming into some nice extension work here. You know what, let's stay on all fours for a moment and give yourself a nice little extension warm up here. So just letting everything feel good. Let's start with a nice articulation of your spine. So shoulders away from those ears, hands under the shoulders, knees under your hips, starting at your tailbone. Tuck the pelvis around your spine, roll it all the way up. Exhale, hold for the inhale. Let your tailbone release to neutral, articulate back up one vertebrae at a time to your neutral. Now inhale, let that tailbone come into a little extension and open the chest, shoulders away from the ears. Good, and exhale back to neutral, articulate all the way up. Inhale. Exhale, start at your tailbone. Tuck the pelvis. Pull the belly button into the spine. Feel the rib cage draw back. Shoulders open out just a little, but they stay away from the ears. The crown of your head drops toward the floor. Hold for the inhale. Exhale, let your pelvis release. Neutral, articulate through the rib cage, shoulders, and neck comes up. And on the inhale, open into a little extension, tailbone up to the crown of the head. And then exhale to neutral. Good, now keeping your neutral, I'm gonna have you come into a little spine flexion. So I want you to turn your head to the right, and then you're gonna drop your right shoulder toward your right hip, and then you're gonna take your right foot, turn it out, and bring that toward your shoulder, and then release back to neutral. Now look to the left, to your left shoulder. You're gonna drop your chin toward your left shoulder, then drop your left shoulder toward your hip, then your left leg turns out to your side, and then you come back to the center. So look to the right. Chin to shoulder, shoulder toward the hip, rotate, and then bring it back up. Turn to the left, chin to shoulder, shoulder to hip, rotate. Good, now let's see if we can go a little bit faster with that. We're gonna turn to the right, inhale, exhale, center. Turn to the left, pick up the foot, exhale, center. Inhale, exhale, center. Inhale, exhale, center. Inhale, exhale, center. One more. Exhale, center, and just let yourself relax back. Drop your hips to your heels around your spine. Good, bring it back up. Let's continue true. Walk your hands slightly forward, bringing your hips toward a plank position here. So now you've got a little more pressure in those arms. Abs are nice and tight and strong. You can walk the knees in toward each other if you want to. You could also stick a pillow under those knees if it's very uncomfortable on the floor that you're on. You're gonna take a nice inhale. We're gonna keep the elbows moving in toward your side, and then you're gonna exhale, push them back away. Little tricep push-ups. We go down, down, hold, exhale, up, up, up. Inhale, down, down, hold, exhale, up, up, 3. Neck is long, exhale, up, up, 4. Inhale, down, exhale, up, up, 5. Now this one, I want you to come all the way down to the floor, lower, lower, hover, 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 and then release it all the way back down. Great job. Whew. All right, from there, let's bring your hands under your chin. You can turn your head to face this way so that you're not craning the neck, and just let your head relax in your hands for now. That is very uncomfortable. I didn't want to leave that thing on while I was here on my belly. So I'm going to turn my head to see you guys, and you're going to keep right where you are. You can stack your hands if you want to, but keep your shoulders nice and relaxed and down. I want you to open your legs just hip distance apart. We're going to keep them on the floor to start, but I want you to think of squeezing your kneecaps, engaging your thighs, just like we did at the beginning of class, right? Take a nice inhale. Think of lifting from your pelvic floor, and imagine that you're holding a diamond in your belly button. So you're not rounding off the floor, but you're not letting your spine sink, okay? Now we're just gonna pick up one leg straight off the floor, but I want you to check in with where your pelvis is and keep that pelvis evenly distanced on the floor and lower it down. Pick up the other leg and lower it down. Pick up the first leg and lower down, and then the other leg and lower down. Now we're going to pick up that first leg and hold it there. We're going to pick up the second leg and hold it there. So both legs are just off the floor, and then we're going to lower both down. Inhale, exhale, one leg, other leg, lower both legs. One leg, other leg, lower both legs. One leg, other leg, lower both legs. Now lead with the other leg. So it might have been your left leg is lifting first. Let's lift the other leg, then that first leg, and then both down. One up, other up, both down. One up, other up, both down. One more. One, other, both down. Okay, ready to add on? Take a nice inhale. On the exhale, lift both legs up. Inhale, both legs down. Exhale, both legs up. Inhale, both legs down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. One more lift. Inhale, lower, and just shake out those legs a little bit. All right. Release your arms so that they're next to you on your mat. Palms are facing down. Just keep in mind that if this bothers your shoulder, you do not have to lift the arms up over your head at all. They can go straight out to the side. That's perfectly okay. We're going to take a nice inhale. We're going to lift those legs just like we just did. Hold them just hovering off the floor. Then we're going to let the upper body come up. Hold it just hovering off the floor. We're going to take those arms one at a time, up and back, up and back, up and back. Holding extension. Your rib cage is just lifting and opening a little bit. Your belly button is pulling in, and you're trying not to wiggle your body as one arm reaches. Reach, inhale back. Reach, inhale back. Reach, inhale back. Reach, inhale back. Reach, inhale back, and lower everything back to your mat. Release and relax for a second there. Okay, you ready? Let's take a nice inhale. Lift everything up. Reach the arms both ahead of you. Reach and pull back to the shoulders. Reach and pull back, holding everything up off the floor. 3, and pull back. Shoulders away from the ears. 4, 5, one more. Pull back and lower everything down to the floor. All right, last one. You ready? Here we go. Take a nice inhale. Exhale, lift. Hold everything, reach the arms ahead. Now everything is just off the floor. Take a nice breath. Inhale. Now flutter, kick, opposite arm, opposite legs, like you're swimming. And breathe in. 2, 3, 4, 5, and out. In, 2, 5, and out. 2, 3, 4, 5, in. 2, 3, 4, 5, and out. 5 in. 2, 3, 4, 5, and out. 2, 3, 4, 5. In. And out. 5 in and out. 2, 3, 4. Last head and out. Hold, inhale, dive up, 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 up. Exhale, release hands to the floor. Push back away, round your spine back. Shell stretch. All right, we're going to come into a nice little stretch here. So I want you to start with your hands on the floor. Let's put the toes down on the floor behind you so that you can pick up your knees and push into, in yoga, to downward facing dog. So think upside down triangle, right? So you're going to push the hands away from the mat, press your chest toward your legs, and think of arching your back. And just pedal your feet right to the floor, left to the floor, feeling that nice stretch into your calves, into your Achilles. Good. Now we're just gonna pick up one leg. It doesn't matter to me which one. You're gonna do both of them. Just give it a nice lift, lift, lift. Now see if you can turn it out. Give it a little bend and stretch. Bring it back. And we're gonna lower this knee toward the hands, coming down to a plank position. Set the knee down if you can, and let that foot come across just enough so you can set your back knee down into a pigeon pose, right? So from here, you could have a pillow under this hip, couch cushion, a block, a book. Lower your elbows toward the floor. If you want to continue and lower your chest toward the floor, you can. I'm going to stay right here and focus on the hips. And I just want you to stay and breathe. Now, normally in Pilates, we don't stay in static poses, but this is a nice place to kind of feel your body, check in with yourself, Congratulate yourself for making it to your living room today to do your workout. Even when we have no excuses, we try to make them, right? Like all you have to do is turn on your computer and come down the stairs. But sometimes that's hard, right? I know. It's like, oh, I could just sit here. We don't know. So I congratulate you for not only making the time to do it, but making the time to make the appointment ahead of time and then still showing up for it. Because I know that that sometimes is daunting. And as you can see, not everybody's doing it. All right, hands back under your chest. Push with the arms first and just give yourself a nice little open of that chest. And we can add a little thigh stretch here by bending that back knee and straighten it back out. Bend it in and straighten it out. One more, bend it in, straighten it out, and put the toe down on the floor so that you're able to get yourself up into the downward facing dog again. So we're gonna press off the floor, lift that knee, bring it, step it back into that down dog. And once again, chest to the knees, hips to the ceiling, shoulders away from the ears, pedal the feet one then the other. Good, settle into it. Shoulders are away from those ears. You're gonna lift the other leg up. And then you're gonna let it turn out and just twist a little bit, nice stretch open. Bring it back in and we're gonna let the knee come forward. Other knee now is to the floor. Stretch down far enough so you can stretch that back hip to the floor and bring your elbows down. Again, you can go all the way forward to the floor here if you want to. All right, bring it up, hands come back where your elbows were, open the chest. Good, and this time this back leg is gonna bend in 3, 2, and 1. Good, now instead of rotating up to down dog, I'm gonna finish right here. So I'm gonna have you just rotate and sit right onto that hip. Come to me, sit up nice and tall. Just like we did back at the beginning of the class. Now reach both arms out nice and wide. Feel how much more free that is. Bring your right hand down to the floor and give yourself a nice stretch. Good, come up nice and wide. Bring that other hand down to the floor and give yourself a nice stretch. Up nice and wide. And round over that beach ball in front of you. All the way back up, inhale, hands behind your head, and relax it down. That's your Pilates Mat Class today. Thank you so much, you guys.